quadratic direct proportion is of this form, notation and the formula. N is directly proportional to square of Q. When N equals 81, Q is 3. A. Calculate the value of N when Q is 7. And B. Calculate the value of Q when N is 225. Here we've not been asked to do the formula, but it's really important that we get the formula to help us really structure our working out. So we state the proportionality formula. Remember, this time it's quadratic, so it has to be x squared. Sorry, it's q squared, because n is directly proportional to the square of q. So that's q squared. Replace 81 and 3 into this equation to find k. So 81 equals 3 squared times k, and 3 squared is 9. So to find k, we divide both sides by 9, and k is 9. So this implicit formula needs to be made explicit by replacing k with 9. So our true formula is n equals 9q squared, or n equals 9 times q squared. So this is what we're going to use to work out a and b. Looking at a, what this means is that if q is 7, what will be n? So in place of q, I'll write 7, and therefore n will be equals to 9 times 7 squared. 7 squared is 49, so n is 9 times 49, and that gives you 441. For b, it means, given the formula n equals nq squared, if n is 225, what will q be? So we substitute n in place of n, 225. So our first equation will be 225 equals 9q squared. We solve for q by first dividing through by 9. Then from there, we find the square root, because 225 divided by 9 is 25. And we are looking for q and not q squared. The inverse of square is square root. Square root both sides, you have q to be 5.